Alright, so did a mock-up of the Xkglow kit. Again, this was the Moto Pro kit, the 14 pod and 12 10-inch strips kit. Again, it's app-based and there's on-off switch. So this is going on a 03 Sportster. I'll start from the front, and yes, the front is completely taken off the bike. Sorry about that. So what I did is I ran one up here. I'm going to end up running this line through the factory sheathing here. The junction box here will end up going inside the headlight, and then I have 3 pods hanging up here. Probably 2 under the lower triple, and then maybe 1 under the headlight. So I just ran 3 just because it's got the 3 outlets, and then that'll take care of the front end. I'm not going to do any down on the fender, around the brakes, or anything like that. Then from there, I came back on the left side. It'll come down here, and then I went ahead and did another junction box, which will be hidden under the tank, so you won't see it. It's just draped over top for now. And I blue taped the 10-inch strip under this side. Then coming out of the T, or the Y adapter, I ran over to this side with my other 10-inch strip under this side. Then the input of the T will be obviously under the gas tank, and it runs over to the brain, which the brain is mounted right on top of the oil reservoir. I went ahead and did one of the splitters on each channel. From there, out of the other splitter, so that takes care of the tank and the front end. Then out of the other channel came out, I did a little small pod back here hidden in the back, so that'll be hidden. And then from there, it comes down to this strip here will be stuck underneath of my chain guard, so this will be totally hidden. And I'm doing a chain conversion, sprocket conversion on this, so the belt and everything, this will be completely gone. So this will be underneath my chain guard hidden, so you won't be able to see it. It'll be shining downwards. Again, just have everything taped and mocked up. Underneath the fender here, I got 2 10-inch strips connected together. They're taped. So it goes from the brain down, 10-inch strip connected to another 10-inch strip, and then from there is a single pod, which is mounted underneath the fender right here, shining on the back tire. And then pretty much the same thing, used another one of the outputs from the T and went down and ended up doing another 2 10-inch strips on this side. And then another one of these outputs dips all the way down. And I have 4 pods here on the ground, on the lift. So the 4 pods will go along the frame underneath the motor. That'll be done at a later date. I'm just sort of mocking everything up right now to make sure I have all my inputs and outputs. So yeah, another splitter down here. So that splitter will take care of the 4 pods underneath the motor. It'll be zip tied and sealed to the frame. And then the other output I ran up here for now. There's another 2 pods up front here underneath the neck tube and the horn. So these pods here, they'll probably be disconnected from now, and I'll just have the leads here ready to go. But I'm going to make a fiberglass air scoop here, custom one. So I'm going to make that. So once the air scoop goes on, and the air scoop's probably going to have 2 LED driving lights, yellow LED driving lights molded into it also. So I'll do the 2 little pods underneath there shining on the ground, so those will be hidden. So those will be for a later date. Again, sorry for not being able to give you a mock-up on a complete bike, but that's going to be about it. Again, the brain mounted right on top of the oil box. You know, All this will be completely hidden, all that good stuff. Oh, the on-off switch that they give you, I went ahead and that's going to be mounted right here to the bracket in front of my battery. So I can reach down and hit it. So, oh, now it changed back to yellow. So, front, air scoop, on the ground, under the engine, inside the chain guard, inside the rear fender, single pod in the rear shining onto the tire. So that gives you an idea of what we got going on. And so total used on this kit was right there. For the 03 Sportster, I used 8 of the 10-inch strips. I used 11 of the pods that comes with the kit, and I used 4 of the splitters. Just to give you an idea if you're doing a Sportster and around about what you're going to use. So yeah, I had a couple left over, which I was expecting. Alrighty, that's it for the Xkglow kit, and the next video I shoot will hopefully be completely installed with the bike obviously put back together. Have a good one.